Welcome to another episode of Thanalysis show, which you want to know Giannis Antetokounmpo, presented by Gruber Law. I can't wait to thank our other partners as well, Carbliss, Potawatomi Casino Hotels. Thank you guys for being with us from the beginning. I can't wait to see what Tony has for us today.
This is still random rapid-fire questions presented by Carbliss. And I have a list here of questions for TA, and I want to see kind of your thoughts on some of these. This one might be easy for you. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? But
I know it's easy, but let's not pick Greece.
I'm taking Greece and Milwaukee. Actually, let's take the U.S. out of it.
Just the U.S.? No, I'll take Greece and the U.S. out of it. Okay. And then where would I want to live?
I feel like you'd be on an island somewhere.
Yeah, I would want to live in... No, I would want to live in Japan, even though I haven't been there. It's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before I pick Japan, I'm going to go with London.
London?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to go.
That actually makes sense. I feel like you would end up doing some fashion stuff out there in London.
Yeah.
Traveling Europe. You'd end up at Fashion Week. You'd be all over the place.
Because London is just in the middle, you know? You go to France, Belgium, you go to Italy, it's somewhere in the middle.
It's kind of, you can travel all those places in 2 hours.
It is I don't want to say a big ass island, England, but it is like.
When I said island, I meant you would be in the Caribbean somewhere. Because my place, I guess it's technically part of the U.S., but I'm just going to count it anyways. But I just live in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, have you ever been down there?
No.
You always invite me to Greece. I need to get you down.
I'm there. We can go.
Your favorite guest, Jake Paul. He's just a 2-time guest. But he has a spot down there.
Let's text him. I'm gonna text him.
Yeah, I think he trains down there. He might be training for the Tyson fight down there.
How far is the flight?
I think from Chicago, maybe it's 3 or 4 hours. It's not bad at all.
LA.
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay.
There's islands off of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
That one of them doesn't have cars. You just rent a golf cart, or you just take this little boat to get out there, a catamaran, and you just hang out. Man, it's beautiful.
Okay, I'm there.
And we can eat a lot of really good Puerto Rican food. Moving on. Moving on before you give me a hard time about my love of food.
This is the third podcast, bro, that we went from.
I'm going to go, what are we in 20 episodes this season? I'm going to bring up food every time.
Come on.
All right, moving on. If you could have coffee with any historical figure, who would you choose?
Anyone?
Yeah, any historical figure. Well, I was going to say, I have a sports one for sure.
Okay.
Hands down, Jackie Robinson.
Robinson, okay.
But in terms of Jackie Robinson, obviously extremely important to history, and then I think my historical figure, someone you're going to learn about in history class, I'd go Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Yeah. So those two.
Say I didn't want to have coffee with them, but I know exactly what they were about. So I want to go. I want to go really back. I want to go kind of.
Jesus?
Genghis Khan. I'm Genghis Khan.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, because that era was different. That era was just people will know about you through mouth to mouth, you know what I'm saying? Just different people. So that's the era I want to know about.
I didn't even think about going back that far. I was thinking more, but that makes a lot of sense. I like that one. What do you have an athlete one that you want to do?
Who I would love to have coffee with? Michael Jordan, obviously.
Jordan.
No brainer. Michael Jordan talk about just challenges he faced, but then I want to talk about the brand, just the Nike, how he approached the whole.
I feel you two would have a fascinating business conversation.
Yeah. That's what I want to know.
What's your favorite trip you've ever taken?
I wouldn't say family trips. Mostly, I'm really big with family trips. When we all go, couples, kids, family, all of us together. That's fun. We always have fun, and very competitive, but it's so fun. And kind of did this. Those the restaurants that you bike. And it's 10, 20 people, and you bike all over you guys together. Was so fun. And we're going through people, and everybody's recognizing us. It's oh my God. And then, they try to and we're going through the whole island with that. And it was great, man. It was great.
Here in Milwaukee, we have a pedal tavern. That you do that?
Yes, that.
Bro.
It's hard?
You need 12 of these carbs. It's not hard. It's just if someone's not doing their job, it's annoying.
But the girls who never, they just be,
But I've done it one time. It's pretty recent. It's for a friend's birthday party. The amount that you have to, because you drink on the pedal tavern,
You know that's a slippery slope. You know that, right?
It's extremely slippery slope.
Yeah, because you're like working out and at the same time you're burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you're on this tavern, like what else are you gonna do? So you're crushing a Carbliss, you're doing all this, and then you stop at different bars on the way. So then, and the expectation is you get a drink, and it's just like all of a sudden 4 hours in. As long as you do it responsibly, like, it's great. 100%. If you won $10 million tomorrow,
$10 million, okay.
$10 million, what would you spend it on? See, you're too smart. You're going to be like, I would invest it in this. I would do this.
But no, but I got to give a spontaneous answer and not say I'm gonna sit down and not buy nothing and wait. I got to give an answer to go like, okay, $10 million tomorrow. It all depends on what I have already. So if I do have money already, it's kind of like, if I don't have anything, I'm going to just wait. I'm just going to wait, see how it plays out, what I got to invest, whatever. But if I already have money and I win $10 million, I'm buying a house to each of my brothers. I'm getting them a house, bro.
Nice.
I'm getting a house to Jan. I'm getting Giannis a house. I'm getting Kostas a house. Francis, Alex a house. Everybody, my mom a place. And then whatever is left, you know, I'm gonna give some to my best, like my guys who really support me every day. You know, I'm gonna give you some.
All right,
that
we finally got there.
Give you some.
You just bought 8 houses, so
yeah,
I'll take what's left.
But you know, not houses, because people tend to see houses here and go like, oh, it's $2 million, $3 million a house. Like, I'm not paying $5 million to buy a house. Who does that? No, seriously.
For sure,
you see like houses $50 million, $60. You're like, yeah, I could use that money and bought everybody I know a house.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, you know, especially if I already have stuff, I'll kind of like try to make everybody's like, you know, really a surprise, and these people like they love me and support me, and then I would try to put the rest in like, I'll try to like buy a team.
Get invest on a team level.
But obviously $10 million is not the crazy amount of money. It is, but it's not
for a team ownership.
Yeah,
it's
team
not
ownership wise, but you know,
get you in the door.
Minority team.
For sure.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Thanalysis show. You guys have been amazing. The show has been hitting numbers. The value of the show has grown so much. I've had amazing guests, and let's run it up, man. Let's run it up. But today I have a special guest. Another my Afro-European brother, my former teammate in Milwaukee, and you know I got to give him the intro, right? From Congo, Republic of Congo.
Yes, sir.
And Spain.
Yes, sir.
My brother, wearing number 25, Serge Ibaka.
Yes, sir.
One of the best chefs in the world, by the way, Mafuzi.
Mafuzi chef.
Mafuzi chef.
I do art.
Bad art. Hey, first of all, thank you so much for coming to the show. I've been trying to get you, 2 years now, 3 years now.
You remember I told you
You're
the
busy.
only way to get me, you had to come to Paris.
True.
And now you're here.
True. We're recording from Paris. We're wondering, and there's a lot of things I want to ask you, but one of the first things I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think about now, you know, Rudy retiring? You've represented Spain team, you know, you've been playing for Spain, like, him retiring now. Now, you saw this, his last game.
Yes, I saw it.
What do you think? Like, what was the last time you played for Spain?
When the last time I played with them, I think it was 2012 or 14, I think, if I'm not wrong. The last time was the World Cup.
World Cup.
Well, during the World Cup in Spain. That was my last tournament with them. And yes, and Rudy had a great career, man. I have so much respect for him, you know, for everything he did for basketball. You know, he's one of the best to do it in Europe.
Yes.
You know, and even with the Spanish national team.
Yeah. Would you guys finish that year? You remember?
The World Cup? No, we finished like third. I remember, if I'm wrong, third or fourth.
Oh, so you got a medal? You got a medal that year? Or?
No, that year we didn't get a medal. But the year before we won the Eurobasket. That's my first competition with the national team.
So you won the Eurobasket, the first competition?
Yeah, with the Spanish national team, we won the Eurobasket. That's my first competition with them, and also we were second on Olympics in London.
Yes.
We played the final against the USA team. You know, the dream team with everybody. Kobe was there, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight, all of them, the best. And we played the final against them in London.
You think that
Olympics?
Team, you think that team could beat this team now?
That team? You talk about which team?
Your team, like that Kobe.
Yes.
The way they can beat this team.
Yes, you saw the final. It was close. That team, yeah, that team. I think like that because remember that year, that Olympics in London, bro. They have Kobe, they have Russell Westbrook,
Okay.
Kevin Durant, Dwight. All those guys, they wasn't on their prime.
The prime.
You know what I mean? And then the final we played against them. We played against them. The final it was close one. It wasn't like easy. Like you see how they're beating everybody that easier.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I believe like the same team we had playing against this team, it would be different story. It definitely would be. It would be different.
Who was your starting five? Do you remember?
Yes, my starting five was Pau and Marc Gasol.
Pau Gasol, eh? Okay.
And Marc Gasol.
And Marc, eh? Pau
Yes,
and Marc.
Pau and Marc. Carlos Navarro.
Navarro,
La
okay.
Bomba. And José Calderón.
Oh, Calderon. Okay.
Yeah. Who else I'm missing? And who was there? I think Rudy Fernandez. Yeah, like Rudy Fernandez.
Was Ricky still
Ricky-
young?
Ricky-
Or Rubio?
No, Ricky, he was young, but he was already an NBA.
It was on the NBA,
Yeah,
okay.
he was an NBA player. So you are Ricky on the bench. You have me on the bench. You blocker.
The blocker.
Exactly. You know.
The
And,
blocker.
so yeah, it was a crazy team.
Man, do you ever miss playing for like this FIBA competitions?
Honestly, no.
No,
Not
eh?
really. Yeah, no, because I mean, couple years ago maybe yes, but now I'm not ready because sometimes everything have the hand. Everything at some point you at some point you I'm not gonna play forever.
Yeah.
Everything have a time.
Yes.
So I feel like my time came. Couple years ago, but I did everything I want, everything, bro.
You did.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm grateful for everything.
What's
honestly.
okay? So us being teammates, right? You in
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Like, what was your first favorite thing about Milwaukee? And what's your worst thing about Milwaukee? What was
No,
that?
I'm gonna start with the worst thing about Milwaukee.
And then, okay, start with the worst thing about Milwaukee.
The worst thing about Milwaukee, my Milwaukee time, it was not being able to play. It's something hurt me. And I know because I came there when I moved there. It was like to play, even with injuries, I didn't have opportunity to play. So you know how much I love basketball.
Oh
You know
yeah,
how much
yeah. We don't.
I love to play.
We will
I
never
love to
doubt
work.
your
I
who
put
you
the
are.
work in,
yeah.
So
The much work
that's
you
why
put in.
that's how the reason that's why I'm here. I'm still here playing in Europe now. So but yeah, that's the one of the the things. And then now about live in general, like live outside the basketball, I think the worst thing. I don't know. I would say maybe the cold, maybe.
Cold. Okay,
Cold.
just cold. You're more.
Yeah.
What I'm talking. So what was
Yeah,
the
cold.
best thing
The
about
best thing
Milwaukee?
about Milwaukee is
Basketball
wise.
or
Okay,
yeah,
basketball wise, the best thing is like just being opportunity to be with you guys, man. Having opportunity to be with you guys. Working with you Drew, with your brother. All the guy Chris, Bobby, Brooks, all those guys. I think that's one of the best things for me. It's something is gonna stay in my mind for.
I think all the guys like love you,
Yeah.
and all the guys like have great like memories of you. The only thing sometimes we will leave, and then dang, we're leaving early, because we used to always stay behind for you. We always used to be like, oh, okay, we gotta wait for Serge.
Yeah.
But now you wasn't there, so I was like, okay, we're leaving earlier a little bit more.
Yeah.
But like, what is the difference now with Europe? Now you going back to Europe? Because I played in Europe. I want to know
Yeah.
your experience now coming back.
When you say the different is it's different, like the game is different, man. Like in NBA, the game, the competitions the competition is more intense during the playoffs.
Yes.
Right? Like when the playoff time come, like now you see right now this is the competition. But here in Europe,
I mean, by the way, just to let you know, it changed this year because this year with the playing tournament, oh, it was different. Like,
Okay.
we were out here fighting to go, and obviously the be able to make the bonus money and go to the Vegas and all this, like,
I kind
guys
of
were
like, I
like
kind of like
fighting.
that. It give more excitement, more excitement for the basketball for the competitions. So the difference between here in Europe and NBA is like,
Yes.
one thing I saw different is, bro, like here every game is it matter.
The game.
Every game matter. Like that's a regular season. You cannot lose one or two. You know, some games, some team in NBA, they can you can lose one or two game, 3 game. You're gonna still be in the playoff pictures. Here's not like this. If you lose two, if you
games
lose
in a
a
row.
1 or 2 game in a row, you're out of a picture of the playoff. You're out. So every game is matter. It's so intense from the beginning. It's only 40 minutes. You know, the court is a little more small. He has no 3 seconds. So everything is tense. It's tough. You know, you have to make quick move, quick reads. On defense, nobody rests on defense. Like if you're bad defenders, they're gonna expose you.
The exposure, you cannot rest.
You cannot rest. And because the play, teams want to play, everybody participate. And for me, as a big, like you on a defense, you have to defend every ball screen. Because that's how the plays go. It go through every ball screen. So your big man is gonna set screen, he's gonna roll.
Yes.
They got nothing, he's gonna come back again.
Yes.
Like till they score. Like you participate in everything, and then when you go to the offense, and you do the same on offense for your team. So, to me, that's one of the different,
That you just say team and
if don't forget, like the fans here is crazy. I went to play in Belgrade.
in Belgrade, yes.
Oh my God, that thing was crazy, bro.
It's crazy, yeah.
Crazy.
We played. So we played. I was in Panathinaikos in Pana at that time. We played in Belgrade. I don't remember if it was a small arena. I think it was a smaller arena, not Comeback. Didn't play Comeback Arena. And the fans were like,
Bro,
insane.
before the jump up, before the game start, like we want to the referee, he was ready to put the ball up, and the fans start throwing things.
Yeah, yes, that's how it goes.
And
Before
we had to wait like for 5 minutes. That they stand up there like they cleaning up. They have to clean and they keep. I never seen thing like this. I'm saying, wow, it's beautiful though. As a basketball players, like it's amazing. It's beautiful to see.
Yes. It's he adds something different to the sport. He adds
It's crazy.
more.
Man.
Yeah.
I see kids. Kids with their parents. They give you middle fingers. And like they're so young. They don't know what to do. They do give you a middle finger like this, like this. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
This is like Europe. This is fans in Europe. And
Beautiful.
Like,
It's amazing.
That's why like some guys who play in Europe play in the NBA. They go like, yeah. They go like, oh, you suck. Oh, you chat. Like, bro, whatever.
next
bro.
level.
Whatever. Here's next level. It's next level.
And then after the game, they're gonna say a good game. Like like it's crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna love you. They're
They're gonna love you. After a game, you have a good game. They're gonna say good game. Like, but during the game, man, they just hate you.
You know what this is my okay. No, I'm sorry. Talking about teams.
Yeah.
And teammates. You've been teammates with Jan, right? You've been teammates with KD. You've been teammates with like Russ. You've been teammates with like
James.
a lot of, James. A lot
Kawhi.
of superstars. Kawhi.
Paul George.
Like you've been teammates with a lot of like superstars, mega stars, etc. Like, what I mean, no, I don't want you to say the difference between all of them, but like, what has been the thing that connects all of them, or they're all different?
That's a good question, man. Nobody never asked me that question. They always.
That's
ask
why I have
me.
good podcasts that have.
Yeah, that's a good question because one of the things can connect them is,
What makes them different?
I think what make them different is they all have the same talent. Most of them, like those guys you just named,
Yes.
they all have the same talent, and they all like superstars. But I think one of the things that make them different is each of them come from different places.
Do they have different background?
Backgrounds. You know,
Yes.
each of them come from different backgrounds, and I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
And they, because of the way of see things, the way of doing things. In basketball, I'm talking about in basketball. That's where the difference come. You know, for example, Jan, you know, he's
Wait, before you say this, before you say Jan,
yeah.
I want you to tell me after, like, what do you think before that, and what do you think after being teammates with him? What do you think before?
Okay. Before I came to the team,
Yes.
one of the things I think I kind of know a little bit. I kind of knew a little bit.
Yes.
You know, just from playing against him, like I kind of know a little bit as a player. Like he's a hard worker, and then when I found out about his background, you know, to me it did make sense because you know, like his story, like where he come from a little bit. I can relate with that.
Yes.
You know, because I know myself. You know, and but one of the impressive thing is to be when I went there, you know, we played together, we spent time together. Actually, as a person, he's a great guy, man.
Thank you.
He's down to earth, man.
I'm trying.
You know?
It's
You
my
know?
mom and dad. You know, it's our
You know,
parents.
so you know, like nobody's perfect, you know.
Yeah, of course.
But sometimes social media want people as an athlete to be perfect. You cannot do mistake. You can do something. You can be mad. You can do something. You do something, and it's all over the places. Or this guy, whatever. But in general, like knowing him is a great guy, man. He's down to earth, you know, and that's one of the things I was impressed with. Very humble guy.
Thank you.
You know?
It's good to hear it from another African.
Yeah, of course.
It does
But
you know, because a lot of people will say it, but then you know, if you can relate to the background and you see it, like you understand, like, hey.
Yeah, but then after you know spend time with him, then it makes sense because it makes sense because coming from he come from, it makes sense. You know, he don't even try like this how he is. You know, because I know because I come from kind of similar circumstances in life. You know, so you know me. You know, so yeah.
I think I would say one thing. You know, people keep saying, you know, being humble and what it is, what it means actually to be humble. I don't think people want to realize it. Being humble is actually not if you're wearing nice clothes or if you drive a nice car or something. It's more of like the way you act, who you are.
The way you are, the way you talk to people, you
Yes.
listen to people.
Yes.
Because I remember, like, Jan, if he's not the best, he's one of the best in the game. But I remember I used to talk to him, he used to listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me, you know, and we used to talk, like, I advise him. And I remember when I moved there, he told me one of the things. He came to me one day, he said, Serge, man, I thought I was the hard worker in the league, one of the hard worker in the league, hard work guy, but you beat me, man. You know, you remember? And me and him, we was trying to competing.
Who's gonna come out early?
Who's gonna come out early and stay?
You remember first training camp? I would come in. I'm like, Serge, where were you? Where were you? He said, I've been here before I went to go eat.
You
Then
know?
I came back.
So to me, it just showed me what kind of person he is, you know? And yeah, because a lot of time people don't understand. This guy, he has so much in his plate, in his hand. He can do whatever he want. He can be whatever he want too, you know? So, but he's a nice guy. He's very humble, down to earth. It just like social media want people to be so perfect.
That's true.
So you do little something, you know. Of course, everybody have feelings, you got emotions, you know. So
It's okay. You just got to be the best version of yourself.
Yourself.
If you can.
yeah,
So, speaking about best version, I want to talk a little bit about your cooking.
my cooking.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Tell
go.
us, if you was gonna cook something right now, what would you cook right now?
Right now,
If I said, hey, cook something for me, man. I'm
for now,
hungry.
I would cook peanut butter sauce. I would make peanut butter sauce with rice and chicken.
And chicken.
Yeah, that's my favorite one since I was young.
Since I was okay, that's your favorite. Okay.
Yeah.
But wait, what kind of chicken? Breast, chicken breast, or like chicken thighs?
I like chicken thighs.
Yeah.
You already know. Yeah, baby.
No, I don't know. Nah. Hey, but okay. So wait, you started the show,
Yeah.
right? And like you doing the show, how did you feel? Because you know I started doing the podcast, and after the podcast, I was like, after like 4 or 5 episodes, I was like, oh my god, this is like, it's not having a normal conversation, and
Yeah.
you do want to have like some questions that you remember, but it's like we're just having a conversation. But what inspired you to say, okay, you know what? I want to teach them culture, and I want to cook for them, and I want to bring something new because you always cook something special, like or either something.
Special.
Yeah.
Because I'm the kind of person I like to bring something
Yes.
new all the time.
Yes.
Right? And that's how I always come. I always come with those ideas of okay, I need to. I will always try things, and I see how fans or how, my guests react with, and then I go with the flow. You know what I mean? So that's how I always try. And also, it depends on who I'm inviting.
Yes.
But yeah, I like to try things, and I always try to add things because to make sure the show keep getting better and better.
Who is your like dream guest to like bring to the show and cook for
Oh
them?
man, my dream guest. Ooh,
Is it like, oh, I want this guy.
man, I think my dream guest is I say Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah, that's his
Hey, can we get Will Smith? Can we clip this and tag Will Smith? And tell him like,
Yes.
come to
Yes.
Mafuzi show.
Yeah, my full
Mafuzi.
show. Yeah, my dream guest it's Will Smith. Definitely.
So, okay, you do that, then people don't understand this, but you want to like, if not the best Afrobeat artist in the NBA in the league coming out,
Yeah.
like, how do you manage that now with like being in Europe? Because being in the States, you kind of have a different market. Like, how do you manage that in Europe now?
I mean, now I'm here in Europe. It's first of all, it's kind of tough a little bit
Yes.
because the schedule, basketball wise, the schedule is different than NBA. NBA sometimes we can have sometimes,
Okay.
we only play games, let's practice.
All Stars like
All-Star,
what,
yeah, but
7 days, 8 days?
Yeah, but here it's kind of tough because you almost practice every day. Like every day. If you got 3 days before the game, trust me, you're gonna practice those 3 days. And tape. Huh? It's not you come.
Hey, tape tomorrow.
Yeah, you learn today. You got text tomorrow 11 a.m. We are practice with tape. Everybody be ready. So yeah, here is
I'm laughing because I already know.
you already know. So and you know me, like I always like to go early to do my extra work, to lifting, then stay. Bro, at some point I was like, what the heck? I cannot do this no more. I need to figure out. Oh, I need to stop coming early to do my extra workout. I need to find a way to do less because I cannot
Yes, how are you gonna
do that all that. So with the schedule here, I'm still trying to figure out, because it's true, like it's not easy. But I'm still trying to figure out. But you know me, I'm gonna figure out, bro. I always come with ideas. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna find a way to
Do
figure out.
you I mean, we do know you're playing. You signed with Real Madrid. Congratulations to.
Thanks, brother.
Suerte, eh? Buena suerte.
Yeah, muchas gracias.
How you? Is that were you gonna go somewhere else, or was it straight like okay Madrid, or you like okay Madrid?
Okay, the crazy thing is, bro, I had teams offer me contracts
Okay.
during the season, bro. I never seen that before. I was still
Yeah, that's
play-
how
I wa-
Europe. Yeah.
I was still playing, and we had like 3 or 4 more games left before the playoff. And my agent called me, hey, listen, we need to talk. I have this team offer you, and this team offer you this team. I was like, what? I was like, hold on.
I think I know one of the teams. I think I know.
Yeah. I was like, hold on. Like, I'm still playing. Like, I have 4 more games left before the playoffs. I need to be focused. Like, and I need to think, bro. I can just, you can just like say, okay, yes, no. I need to think, because I need to move. Like, everything's like, I need to take time because NBA when you free agent, you get like 3.
Parade. You go from city to
Yeah.
city.
No, if in the NBA you can be like 3 months. You wait, you think about it, you figure out with your family, blah blah blah.
Salary cap.
Yeah, whatever.
Level,
He was like, no, and my agent told me like, you need to make a decision soon in 24 hours. I was like, hell, no, I cannot do that. Like, I'm not used to this. This is new. He says, hey, Serge, listen, this is how I go here in Europe. This is how
Take it or
things
leave
go. I was like, listen, right now I'm preparing for the playoffs. This is my first year. I need to win. Like, I have to win here.
Okay.
So I have a lot of pressure on me because the team brought me here to try to win, and you
Be the
telling
guy,
me
to be the
be the guy to win, and you telling me now I need to think about where I'm gonna play next year. Like, while I'm still playing here, you know what I mean? Like this is not make sense. Well, it is what it is. So then I took my time. You know, I was like, I told my agent, listen, if they really want me, they need to understand. They need to give me time. I want to be focused. You know, they need to let me finish, and you know.
But it did play a role that you're Spanish as well, going to Madrid. Like, yeah.
Yeah, bon, in Madrid, yeah, because I know Madrid already.
Okay.
You know, I've been there. I know the team. I know the
Okay.
club. You know, it helped big time. You know, I feel more comfortable. You know, also, yeah. And I speak Spanish. Yo hablo español.
Un poquito. Un poco.
¿Sabes? Y entonces he vivido
I speak more like I speak more like Catalan.
Catalan.
Because I played in Andorra.
In Andorra, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Sí. But before we get off, because I know you have limited time, I don't want to
Yeah.
rush you. You and Pau and Mark, right, have an NBA championship.
Yeah.
How does that? What does that mean for you? You know, like you being Greek, like okay, I'm Greek, my brothers. I mean, I get to say that, but because my whole family has a championship, NBA championship, they've had this feeling. But what about you having teammates in national team, like, and obviously being teammates with Mark too and winning a championship, like, what was that for you?
I mean, it was a beautiful moment, you know, especially for me and Mark because Pau already won with the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how many Kobe. Come on, Pau, how many ring he got? Like, he got like 2, 3.
Yes, I think.
I think like 2 or 3 with Kobe.
Multiple.
You know, and I remember, you know, so, and then after me and Mark, you know, in Toronto at the same time, it was beautiful.
Yes.
You know, and because we know each other already, me and Mark, we have a great relationship because we know each other since the national team, you know, since Spain.
Yes.
You know, I have so much respect for him, and we have mutual respect.
Yes.
You know, and so being able to play with him at the same team and win the NBA champion, it was amazing. That's amazing.
I feel like
It was amazing.
you've had like great guys. You've been teammates with a lot of guys. Oh, I wanted to ask you too. The other question I wanted to ask you too after that was like with Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Like, because, you know, he seems so quiet, but like every time I've talked to him or I've had an interaction with him, he's so.
Yeah. Kawhi, he know when to turn on and to turn off. You know, yeah. And if he's comfortable with you, he talk with people he's comfortable with.
Yes.
You know, I think that's the way of living.
Yes. I want to bring him on the show. I want to bring him to Thanalysis show at some point if I go to LA.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, just give me like 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's cool. He will do it.
I was asking him, you know, about free agency stuff like that. He's like, and, you know, he tells you the truth. Like, what
Yeah,
he
he
feels
always
and-
straight. Yeah, he always tell you too.
Yeah, it's fortunate like you've played with amazing guys.
Yeah,
Great guys.
I can say this. I was able to play with the
Best of the
best,
best.
and one of the best, you know, and it was to me it's a blessing to be able to, you know, I learned a lot from playing with those guys.
Yes.
You know, that's why you remember when I came to Milwaukee, the way I was talking with Giannis, you know, it's because I used to talk with this type of players.
Yes.
I know how to deal with them.
Yes.
You know, I know how to get them on.
Yes.
On board.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because
got you.
I know, you know, that's why it was so easy because I'm used to this.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's this is the thing, like, you're so passionate as a person, as a player. I mean, I've seen you get in fights, and we get in fights. Everybody gets in fights in, like, on the court and stuff like this. Like, if you could say the biggest trash talk you've ever had? I mean, because Europe is different now. Europe is physical as well. But the biggest trash talk you've ever had in back and forth in the States in NBA game.
But I'm not really. I don't really do trash talk, bro. I don't know how to do that. I honestly, that's the reason. Maybe I need to do them more. I should do them more. Then I'm not gonna fight nobody. If but I don't do trash talk because I don't know how to do that. You know, I'm gonna lock in. You can't keep talk trash to me. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna focus, do my shit. But it just depends. It's no matter what time.
If they catch you in a bad day, it depends.
Exactly. So if it's a good day, I'll let it go. But if you catch me a bad day, coach already fuck up my minutes there. And you catch me that day, oh my God. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it just happened, you know? So, but yeah, I'm not good at trash talk, bro, because it's not my thing, really.
The reason I wanted to ask you is because of, like, and the way, like, not your only your accent, the way you are, like, if you had to say something, what would you say? What would be your trash talk?
This shut the fuck up. You know? Yeah.
So that's simple. That's it.
Oh, fuck you.
So okay, so simple trash talk. So you don't.
No, just like that, you know. No, just shut the fuck up and fuck you. That's it.
That's it.
And that's how far I can go. And
So you
then
would be like, oh, you trash, you a bum, like, or like you can't hoop.
no, I don't, because when I start doing that, when I start talking like that, I lost my focus.
Ah, okay.
You know, I really lost my focus. Then
Okay.
I'm not into the game no more. If you see me start trash talking, that's mean like I don't give a fuck no more about the game.
Okay, got
You
you.
know, that's why I like to stay in it. But then again,
Honestly,
like, I like them. Be careful.
I like this.
But it's not good to fight, bro.
No,
Yeah, it's not good.
I'm asking you, we're having a
I lost so
conversation
much
about
money. I lost so much money in
But
fights.
funny. You didn't see me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this
You know
either. I
that
don't know
money.
how to do
You know
it.
that money I
I'm
lost.
only-
I could build a nice house in Congo. With all the money I lost, and you know,
So talking about Congo, how often you go back? Congo.
normally I go back every summer. This just last summer I didn't go back, but normally I go back every summer, bro.
You go back every
Yeah, I'm original man, man. 100% pure. Yeah, I'm a pure man.
Now I have another question. This has to do nothing with basketball. Now I want
Oh,
to
yeah?
that question. Just what it's still one of those questions to ask you about. One is about fashion.
Fashion.
We talk all
okay.
the time. Like
Yeah.
you see me when I put on. You see, like I've always like asked you like, hey man, what do you think about fashion?
Yeah.
How do you approach this? And if you could give advice to people who like into fashion
Yeah.
and see you all the time and wearing different things. And I remember you came with you had this whole wave with the scarf
Yeah. Always.
in Toronto.
Yeah.
You had the whole wave with the jacket, the bucket hats. Like, what's for you? What's your
I mean,
advice to us?
to me, advice to fashion to me, the most important thing is wear something you feel comfortable in.
Okay.
And then I always tell people, like personally, to me the fit is the most important thing in fashion. Something that to fit you good, because I see a lot of guys now like they wear something nice or expensive,
Yes.
it don't fit well. Especially when you tall like us, you need to make sure it fits you perfect.
Yes.
I think that to me is not about pricing or how much the thing that things cost or what brand is. If you just wear something, especially I'm talking about tall men because I'm
Yes.
tall.
Yes.
Short guy they can get away with certain style, but when you tall, like me,
It looks crazy, by the way.
like
Yeah.
like it's like when you come to suit, I see guys wearing suit, and I was like, you cannot wear suit like this. You cannot wear suit don't fit you, and it's too close, and then you got your iPhone in pocket. Like, come on, bro, you messing up the suit. Suit is like a wine. When you wear suit, it's like you're drinking an expensive wine.
You have to think. Okay.
Suit is like wine, pure wine. You know what I mean? You cannot wear a suit like you think like tequila or you taking shot like no. You know how you take shot for tequila, right? You take a shot, and when you drink wine, you take your time. That's suit.
You got to take your time.
Yeah, you have to wear the suit like you're drinking
He's saying
wine.
it, not me. He's saying it because when I say it, it looks weird. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you gotta like be smooth with it.
Yeah, like suit is like wine, expensive wine, old wine. What? You smell first, you move a little bit, you smell first, and you start drinking slowly. That's how when you wear your suit, it look like that in your body. You cannot wear a suit and look like you just taking tequila shots, brother.
I will never forget this, bro. I'm laughing. The reason I'm laughing is because we went to what was it? Was it 2 years ago? We went to Napa
Yeah,
with this white tasting.
Yeah.
And you went there. He was like, "Hey, TA, take me some pictures, bro. Take a picture of it."
yeah.
You stood there, and then you started doing this.
Yes, that to me, that's why when you wear a suit, I don't care how much.
You were
It's cost.
tasting every wine, and you were like, I don't know what this is. Where you were doing your
Yeah, bro.
whole routine.
I cannot wear a suit. It don't fit well. So that's the key. I always tell people. So wear something, whatever you're gonna wear, but make sure this fits you good.
It is. Okay, I got a last question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which it's funny actually. What is a movie that always makes you cry?
Bro, movie makes me cry. Well, I don't remember, but nowadays, I don't try to watch movies that's gonna make me cry. I don't want that. if it's movie's gonna make me cry, I'm not gonna watch it.
But
You know?
just start
I do
with-
prefer to watch a movie that's gonna make me, it's gonna piss me off. Then I like to watch.
movies are gonna piss you off.
Yeah, I like the movie like gonna piss me off. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? Are you stupid? Like, kill that man, or like do that shit. You know what I mean? Like that.
Wait.
I'm not gonna watch movies gonna make me cry. No.
No. Okay, so what is the movies that piss you off?
It's a lot of movie.
Which one?
For example, Scarface, Tony Montana.
Okay.
It pissed me off at the end, bro. Why are you acting like that? You know what I mean? So you know.
Oh, the way he was acting.
yeah, at the end, you know what I mean. Then they killed him. That part like it pissed me off. You know, so I do prefer to watch movies that's gonna piss me off, get me excited, then make me sad or cry. No.
Okay, so let's say let's say there's a movie that you know, like, okay, if I watch this, I'm gonna cry. Which movie would it be?
I mean, what movie is that? Like Titanic.
Titanic?
Yeah.
Why? It's gonna make you cry.
Because you said Titanic before.
I've seen it. Yeah,
Okay, what?
it is emotional.
It's emotional.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, to me, I would be like,
That's was a long time ago.
Yeah,
You know.
to
But
me-
I remember those movie like when I was young.
Yeah.
Can make you cry. I don't know now. I don't know how. I don't know if I don't know now. I don't know because now it's different.
yes.
I'm just because you asked me the question.
Yeah.
That's one of the first movies it came to my mind.
I think for me, I have like a series, like I have like 10 or 20 movies that make me cry. I feel like Blood
Really?
Diamond. Have you watched The Blood Diamond?
Blood Diamond. Black Diamond. Oh,
With Mr. Acha, with what's his name? What's his name, man? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, that movie, yeah.
That movie. He's
That
like, for
movie.
his son, like he's doing everything to get back with his
okay,
son. Like,
yeah, that's the movie. Yeah,
you know, like family kind of movies.
it kind of piss you off too, and then
Yes.
I like more that it piss me off. Yeah, but now I'm talking when I was young. Now I don't know. Now I don't think you know.
You don't have time to watch movies.
No, I watch a movie, but if I know this kind of movie is gonna make me cry, I'm not gonna watch it.
So wait, okay.
Why am I gonna watch a movie then it make me cry?
It was just a hypothetical question.
Maybe
man.
maybe if you're a woman, she wanna see you cry because you know women they like to see their men cry sometimes. Ask you why you never cry. Do you cry? I wanna see you cry.
They want to make you feel something. Like,
Yeah,
you
they wanna see that side of you.
No, that ain't sure none of that. But like, okay, we're getting to the end of the podcast. I don't want to like keep your time, bro. I really want to say I appreciate you.
Of course,
Like,
man.
man, being my teammate, coming to the show,
Of
everything
course.
you're doing for
Family.
basketball.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know we left outside of basketball, but like, man, you don't understand. You've been inspiration for kids, man. Kids that look like us, kids who are coming from different backgrounds, international players. You see the league now is full of
Yeah.
international players. who are
Beautiful,
trying
beautiful
yeah.
to see. Beautiful to see. And I remember when I came to the league, there was like a few international players. I talk about African, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it was few of us, you know, maybe no more than 4 or 3, you know. I remember, but now you see it's a lot. And a lot of African common player, also international in general too.
Yeah.
So it's something beautiful for the basketball, man.
Yes, it's over 30% now.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, and it's gonna keep growing, man.
You can see it in FIBA. That's why
It's gonna keep growing.
they had to bring like the big dogs to come
Yeah,
compete.
it's gonna keep growing. Yeah, they have to.
They have to. Yeah, it's not
They-
easy.
They,
It's not easy.
they have to bring everybody.
You know, it's
Guns.
you know, since the time was born, like since 1992 was the first time that that 3 European teams are actually in the Final Four of the Olympics. For the first time since ever, like it's only U.S. and then it's 4 European teams,
Yeah.
3 European teams: Germany, Serbia qualified, I think,
Yeah.
and France.
And France.
Yeah, so
Yeah, no, it's growing. Basketball, international basketball is growing.
it's growing. So I this is to everybody who's been in the league for so
I
long.
got a question. Now I got a
Oh,
question
go.
for you.
Tell me.
So what are you gonna do next year? Make sure you keep these questions, huh?
Okay, of
Look
course.
at those questions.
What I'm gonna do next
So what are you
year?
gonna do next year?
I really don't know. I'll
You don't
we'll
know?
see.
You know.
I don't. If I knew, I would have said it. Why would I?
You wanna come back to Europe or you wanna stay in NBA? Would you
Because
like to
of
come
course,
back?
I would. Of course, I would love to stay in the NBA.
I mean,
but I've played in Europe, so for me, Europe is nothing. Is there, you know how people sometimes
Yeah,
they be
bro.
like,
It's okay. I played in
Yeah.
Europe before.
Yeah, it
Then
was
I went to the NBA and I'm back.
yeah,
So,
it's good. No, it's good. You see, and Patrick Beverly went to
yeah. I'm
Apple.
telling you.
So you see all these things. For me, it's mostly like what we're doing and what's my next step. Because now I was injured, so now for me to come back. But apart from that, you know, I just want to be somewhere they love me and I'm valued.
That's
the most
one of
important
the
thing.
things about me. You know, at some point.
I want to be
bro,
valued.
like-
I want to be loved
Bro,
and
I-
loved.
I'm-
Not in a pampered. No, I'm saying it in general. Like,
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Damn, I'm happy to have this guy
Because
around."
you know, like people like us, like you, I know, like you know how much we love this game. We
Yes.
put a lot of work, bro. So, it takes a lot of time from me,
Yes.
away from my family. So I want to do things where I feel appreciated, respected.
Exactly.
That's all. It's not matter. It's a lot of time. Like it's not about sometimes. It's not always about if you're gonna play, you're not gonna play, but at least somewhere you can feel respected.
Yes.
Appreciate.
How many years you signed with
Only 1 year, bro.
1 year? Huh?
Yeah.
It's, wait, I still wanted to ask you too about like what's outside of basketball, like business. What we doing? You're a businessman.
Yeah, I'm a businessman. Business. I do a lot of things. I will try to do a lot of things, but one of my big things, I'm in real estate. I love beautiful
Real
houses.
estate, eh?
Yeah, real estate. I love beautiful houses. Yeah.
This is the base. This is the
Yeah,
base
this
for
is the
a
base.
good for good investment to be a good
my first
businessman.
my first check in the NBA about my first place in. I didn't even buy car or nothing. My first check, I bought a place in Miami.
Miami, yeah.
Yeah, so I love houses.
Are you gonna be staying? How long you stay in Europe? How long you stay in the US?
Man, right now I don't know, man. Right now we see, but I would like to live between the US and Europe. That's for
Okay.
God willing.
God willing, exactly. We're coming to the end of the podcast. Thank you guys so much. You watch the Thanalysis show. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Man, Serge, you're amazing.
Thank you, brother.
You're an inspiration, and I can't stop laughing. I know, like,
Where's Malaga? Where's Malaga?
Malaga. Who?
Malaga.
Malaga.
Where's Malaga?
You told ya.
Yeah, where's Malaga?
No, they're back. They back in Greece.
He's back already.
Of course.
He left.
They had to.
So you stayed here for business.
I need to say, I don't want to put it out there, but I'm a businessman. You know this.
Yeah, I know business. Huh? Brother, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too.
man.
Hopefully, we get you to come to Greece.
I need
Enjoy.
to go. Bobby's still doing his podcast.
Bobby?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, he was
Okay.
still doing his podcast.
My next stop is gonna be Bobby.
Bobby podcast.
Yeah.
Oh no! You know what? Let me, if I can, get you and Bobby to do like a tag. Bro, this is gonna
That's
be
nice.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
nice. You guys tune in. You're gonna love this.
Yes, sir.
All right, ciao. Thanalysis is recorded at No Studios, Milwaukee's creative hub and production studio.